Hey guys, Weezy here, back with another review. Today we're going to be looking at a mouse that did get sent out to me by G-Wolf. So thank you to G-Wolf for giving me this opportunity and giving me the opportunity to give you guys this review on this mouse. So thank you to G-Wolf for giving me this opportunity. And with that all being said, let's get into this review, shall we? So first, we're just going to do a quick specs on this mouse so you guys know what comes on the mouse. This mouse does come in weight-wise at 29.5 grams. It does have a Pixar 3950 sensor. It does also have guano pink dot shell switches on there, and it is also up to 8K compatible. It does also have a web-based software, and those are all the stats for this mouse. So now let's get into a quick unboxing so you guys can see what comes with the mouse. First, we'll do the ones that are outside of the box already, just like the grip tapes. I did use mouse 1 and mouse 2 and a back here, which you guys will see later once I show you the mouse, but we'll get more into that later. So here are the grips. It does also come with their two G-Wolfs like clay things that they have. So if you want to like change the shape, you guys can do that there. And also here is the front of the box, the side of the box, the other side of the box, and the back of the box. So now let's open this up so you guys can see what comes in it. So with this one, it just comes with an accessory pack, and it does also come with the carrying case that it comes with the mouse. So first, let's do the accessories so we can get all the little things out of the way. It does come with an extraction sheet, so you guys can see. It does come with this little thing that we don't need. It does come with some dot skates and some full-size skates. It does also come, I don't know what this is for, but some blue paper. And it also does come with an extra 2 stickers, but I did use one of them and I took the other one off. And that is everything that comes with the accessories. And now we can open the box. Here's the carrying case that it comes with. Here's the front of it. Here's the back of it. Now we can open this up. On the inside, you do get 2 cables. You do get this long black braided cable with the dongle. That is an 8K dongle. You do also get this gray wire that it comes with. Oh, let me grab that. It does also come with this gray wire. It also does come with this little strap so you can use it as a carrying case. And the mouse does come in on this side here. You guys can't see that. You pull that out from here. This is what it comes in like. You open this up. Pull out the mouse here. Oops. There's the mouse. Here's the front of the mouse. Here is the side of the mouse. Here's the back of the mouse. And here's the other side of the mouse. Let me do that one more time for you guys. So yeah, as you guys can see, I did use mouse 1 and mouse 2. And down here for the grips, we'll be getting more into that later. But this is everything that comes with the box and everything that you're expecting to get. For $140, honestly, I'm okay with this. Again, you do get a lot of accessories. You do get a lot of things for a really decent price. So I don't really see an issue for the pricing. But for the unboxing and the specs, I do like it so far. And with the rest of that, let's get into the actual review now, shall we? So now let's talk about how this mouse felt for me, the performance on this mouse, and the overall build quality on this mouse. First, let's talk about the build quality on this mouse. The build quality on this mouse was actually really surprisingly good because again, this has a bunch of holes. This has like that honeycomb like type style, and it's really light. It's 29 grams again. So a lot of people based off the weight assume the mouse is going to be built like ass and it's just going to be completely shit. But I'm not saying this is built like a fucking tank, but this is built pretty solid. We're to the point where I got pretty upset during some ranked games recently in Marvel Rivals, where I gripped the mouse pretty hard, like where I wanted to snap it, and the build quality, like, held up. And I'm pushing a lot of weight on it, as you guys can see with my fingers there. There's no bending, there's no clicking besides me accidentally clicking the mouse button here. But besides that, there's no bending, there's no clicking, there's no rattling, anything. There's nothing. You guys can hear that? No rattling, no nothing. Especially for a mouse that is coming at 29.5 grams. That is actually insane, especially for the build quality. Again, I know I just said it's not built like a tank, but it's built really solid. And I don't see a person breaking it accidentally. Unless you're literally just going you're going full on Hulk status and you're just trying to break everything. Or you're just going full stubby, like you're just breaking that shit. But like besides that, probably getting upset during the game, you might slam it or two. It'll be fine, especially because again, it has a bunch of holes. It's not supposed to be the greatest build because it's light, which I'm putting quotations around that because that's what most people believe when they hear, oh, a mouse is under a certain amount of weight, oh, it's built like shit. In this case, it's not. This mouse is actually built really, really nice for the quality and the price that you're paying for. You're not paying for literally a fucking piece of plastic. You're actually paying for a little bit more better of that. Especially the way it feels, the way it performs. The performance on this mouse is fucking insane. I'm put a bunch of clips on the screen now for you guys while I talk about this performance. The performance was really good. 8K was fine with me. I know that Bordsy had an issue with his like 8K and 4K, saying his mouse died really fast. But performance wise with that, for me, I didn't have an issue. Like if you saw my last review on the HTX Mini, you guys know like that mouse didn't die for me for a very long time. And this mouse was very similar to me. My battery life was very, very fine. It took 10 to 16 hours. It was a little bit less strong than the HTX Mini for me. The battery life wise, I still didn't have an issue with that. Was able to comfortably game on 4K the entire day, up to 12 hours plus on 4K. When it came to 8K, I was only able to do that to like 10 hours max. Once I hit like that 10 hour, reaching that 11 hour mark, my mouse would die. And that's fine with me. Being able to be on 8K for that long, for that consistently, and still be able to game without an issue is really good for me, because I do some really, really long gaming sessions, to the point where it's like, if I don't have another mouse on hand, this mouse is going to die, then I don't have anything. So having the ability to game up to 11 hours on 8K without an issue is fine with me. And having the ability to go even further than that with 4K is even a bigger plus. And performance wise, again, I know I just spoke about some of it. I didn't have an issue with latency. I didn't have an issue with flicking, tracking, control, micro adjustments. Everything felt very, very fine for me. And I would recommend this mouse again, but this mouse isn't for me per se. If I didn't have it, I probably wouldn't go out of my way to get it. But now that I do have it and had the opportunity to review it, I would recommend it, because it did change me a little bit on it. There is some things about it where I don't like the way it just feels in my hand. Yeah, I know I can change the shape a little bit with the G-Wolf's grip, or the clay, whatever you want to call it. I just don't see myself doing that on one of these mouses, especially like considered a normal size mouse, not a fingertip mouse or a very undersized mouse. I don't see myself adding those types of clays on here. But like, even besides that, like I could get used to the shape. It is very similar to me. To me, it's similar to a G Pro. Let me grab my G Pro. It's like very similar to a G Pro for me. Like, it just seems like it's obviously a little bit smaller, as you guys can see. This is the Super Light 2. So like, it's very similar to me. It's just a little bit smaller. And the thing with the G Pro and the Super Light, it is not my favorite mouse. I've never been a really, really big fan of this mouse in general. So like, I immediately thought of the G Pro when I first started using this. But over the week of me using it, I did start to like it. I still am starting to like it even more. But for me, it won't be an endgame mouse for me. But I do see this mouse being an endgame mouse for somebody else, especially because the price on it is really nice. It's $139. It does come in at 29.5 grams, which is fucking insane in my opinion. Because like, let's be honest, guys. Let's be fucking honest here. There's not a lot of mouses out there that is pushing that low of a weight, and that is actually having really good build quality and really good like sensors and really good everything. Yeah, the sensor looks a little bit off because it's the way it is, but it's perfectly fine. Genuinely, like I like, you guys can take my word and a lot of other people's words to the people who have reviewed it. The centering on this fucking sensor is perfect. You don't need to do anything. And if you are having an issue with the sensor, I genuinely am like, what the fuck, how? Because this shit is like perfect for me. And this goes for the other one too, the HTX. Like, that was a perfect mouse. I didn't need to do anything specific. I didn't need to do anything special to make the mouse work better. It was just perfect right out of the box. And I could say the same thing about this mouse too. This mouse was perfect. I didn't have an issue. Don't really have any complaints besides just me not really liking the shape at first. I am coming around to it. But if I really had to choose between this one and the HTX Mini, I would choose the HTX Mini for me personally. But at the same time, I really want to take away a lot from this mouse. Even though I say I really wouldn't go out of my way to pick it up specifically, I would still give this mouse an opportunity. I would still give it a try. Because who knows, it might be a perfect size for you, might be a perfect shape for you, and it might even be the perfect weight for you. And at the same time, it's at a really good price at 139 bucks. And I know like my channel was really built off a lot of budgeting things, but for all the accessories and like the technology that you're getting into this mouse, it's worth the price. That's what I'm going to say. It is worth the price. You're getting a crazy unboxing experience and a crazy experience on the peripheral of the mouse of itself. So like I can't sit here and just sit here. I can't just sit here and just like try to downplay the mouse because it's really good. And I'm not just saying that because they sent me this mouse where some people are going to be like, "Oh, he's only saying these positive fucking things is because this company was like, "Oh, here's a free mouse." I don't give a fuck, y'all. Y'all know that. I don't care. If I don't like something, I don't like it. If I like it, I fuck with it. And I'm in the middle with this. I'm dead ass in the middle. Like I'm literally right in the middle. And I'm like right in the middle of this. And the two things that I don't like from this mouse, again, I just don't really like the shape. I'm coming around to it. And the thing is, I don't like a lot of all the holes. The holes is kind of like crazy to me, but like a lot of people can see past it. I can see past it. So if you are a person that doesn't like a lot of holes and stuff like this, I really wouldn't go with this mouse because again, there's just a bunch of holes and a lot of people already assume and just like write off a lot of products because with the holes, that means the product's ass, it's built like ass. And on this case, it's not. It's really good. I would highly, highly recommend this mouse. And the availability on this mouse too is going to be there. It's not going to be a very super limited mouse where it's like, oh, it's only going to be dropping this certain week. And if you miss that week of drops, it's over. You're never going to buy it and you're going to have to buy it from the secondhand market. This mouse is going to be there forever. So if you don't like this mouse now, you want to keep waiting on a little bit later to see if more people are going to review it and more people are going to have their more suggestions on it, then I would say so. Wait, see what other people got to say, and then make your decision. But if not, if you're genuinely looking for it and you want to just go for it, I would say go for it. You probably would really like it. A lot of people would like this mouse. I really like it. There was just those two little things I don't like. Besides that I could look past. This mouse is solid. This is a 10 out of 10 mouse. Like genuinely, just like the HTX here. It's a 10 out of a 10 mouse. Like I couldn't see, I had to see past the little slipperiness of the honeycomb feeling on mouse 1 and mouse 2 because I do have slippery hands. And putting the grip tapes on mouse 1 and mouse 2 helped this mouse out a lot for me to actually fully fall in love with it. And that's the same thing that happened here with this mouse. I didn't like it at first. I did add the grip tape to help me with some of the sweatiness and the slipperiness of this mouse because this coating does have a bit of a slipperiness on it. You will experience that, especially if you're a person who lives in a hotter climate or is with sweaty hands. So I would recommend putting mouse 1, mouse 2, and probably a grip down here or on the sides if you're that type of person. But like besides that, I genuinely, again, I have no issue with it. I genuinely would highly recommend it. So now this is the end of the review. And if you are new to my channel, we do certifications here on this channel. We do have 2 certifications. The lowest certification here you can get is fully Bankai Ichigo. And the highest certification we have here on this channel is fully holified Ichigo. For this mouse, I'm going to be giving it fully Bankai Ichigo. The reason why I wouldn't be giving it the highest certification here on this channel is just because those 2 things, even though that might be like, what are you talking about? 2 things really made it that bad. No, not at all. And me not giving it the highest certification here on this channel doesn't mean this mouse is bad. This mouse is really, really good. I really highly would fucking recommend it. If you have the money and you have the opportunity of trying it, go for it. But again, like it's not an end game mouse for me. It's an end game mouse for multiple other people probably out there looking at this mouse. But for me, on my hand and the way I play, it's not perfect for me. But again, I still would highly recommend it. I'm still going to try to get used to it and get good with it. And yeah, like, again, I would recommend it to a lot of people. So if you are that person who's looking at this mouse, make sure to go pick it up. I'll have a link in the description. It is not an affiliate link. I do not get paid or anything like that. It is just straight to the website. And with that all being said, this is the end of the review. If you guys did like this video, make sure to leave a like and leave a comment down below. If you guys did not like this video, make sure to leave a dislike and tell me why you didn't like it in the comments. Make sure to hit that notification bell. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow all my social medias in the description below. I do stream on Twitch every single day, so if you liked any of those clips you saw earlier, make sure to go follow my Twitch, and you guys can watch me there every single day. And with that all being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!